Time is 6:14. Considered to be one of the most haunted houses in America. Yes, we're talking about the Whaley House in the heart of Old Town San Diego.
Yeah, you've likely walked by it if you've been in Old Town. I don't know if you've been in it. Brave Evan Nurani has been in it. In fact, spending the night at the historic landmark to check it all out. Joining us now live from the Whaley House. Evan, I'm just so happy to see you.
Yeah, and smiling.
You've survived.
I'm happy to be here. Honestly, it has been a spooky night. One of the biggest questions that we had last night from people after hearing that we were staying here was, well, are you going to sleep? And I got to tell you, after walking through some of these rooms here, there's really no desire to sleep in this haunted house. You want to stay awake, just to be aware of your surroundings. So we've made our way now to the second floor of the Whaley House. I will say, it's an incredible mix of both the history that you get when you come on the tours here, but we also got a taste of a little bit of the paranormal, which is a big reason why this is, of course, a place that a lot of people come in the month of October for spooky season, as it is considered one of the most haunted houses in America. We got one of those paranormal investigators that joined us a little bit earlier for walking through the house, and we wanted to bring him back on. So Brett, come on over. First off, I want you to tell us about, what your years have been like here. You've seen just about everything that the Whaley House has to offer, but I'm sure there are still some surprises that you see every once in a while, right?
Oh, absolutely. A lot of the surprises is that we've come to find out that that spirits have a tendency to travel. When years past, we really weren't sure that if that was something they could do or not. But we have had families that have come in to take our paranormal investigations. They may have had a parent that had passed away, so they wanted to have a connection with the spirit of that loved one, and they were able to successfully do that.
Now, you were telling me earlier that obviously there have been a lot of progressions made in the technology of being able to notice these spirits and to be aware of them, to talk with them. But one of the maybe more old school models is these dowsing rods, right?
Absolutely. These things are wonderful. To me, I get the best responses, and it's a quick response to it. They're made out of copper. There are several pieces to it. Just right underneath it, there are these little swivels. And the idea that when we use these tools, it's a tool of communication. We can get either a yes or no response from the spirits. They will actually have full control of the rods. They'll touch the other side of the rods.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Should we switch? Do you want me to grab them?
Do you want to try
I would
those?
love to try them.
Yeah.
Here, I'll grab them, and then I'll give you this microphone, and you can kind of walk me through. You can talk into that and let me know what to be doing. So I start with my thumbs here, right?
Perfect.
And then I lift my hands up like this.
Just like that.
And then do we ask a question or give instructions, or do I just take my thumbs off?
You can take your thumbs off, and then if there's right away. See how the rods are moving.
Whoa.
So
they come right over my shoulders.
They do. So we're going to guess that perhaps one of the female actresses that performed here in the theater in 1868, that her spirit is with us. And so she's just giving you a welcoming hug.
A welcoming hug. Does it mean anything specific when they start swirling around like that?
Well, it is possible that they're trying to go for perhaps touching your chest, your neck. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They want to touch your neck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the way that other rod is pointing. Well, both rods are now pointed over to Chris.
You're resting. Okay.
Yeah, you're a photographer.
This is just an example. I love it. Exactly. Ned and Eric, you saw it here first.
Yes,
Okay,
and it's very, very interesting stuff.
So you were not doing anything to make those swivel?
No.
That is the craziest part. You are in full control, and you are truly just gripping on, holding with your hands, and that's why at first I was like, there's not a chance that these are going to move much. And they truly, just out of your control, have their own movement. Because there's nothing, you saw, I was holding it basically just like this.
There's no wind
has its
that's
own
blowing.
movement.
No, they gave you a hug.
No,
and then
no
they
wind
wanted to
in
go
here.
after
That's what
Chris, the
we
photographer.
earlier we're looking at one of the curtains down below, and I asked the same thing. It was moving around a bit, and I said, "Is there any fan in here?" There was a fan way off to the side that was not strong enough to move those curtains. So we've seen some spooky stuff here for sure.
Good stuff. Thank you, Evan.
Things that cannot be explained by our
course
logic.
Yes, that's right.
All right. Thank you, Evan.
By the way, viewers can tell us about their their own paranormal experiences, maybe in other parts of San Diego. Netta and I posted on X, where you can all reply
Yes.
there.
Share your experiences. I'm sure Evan's not the only one.